There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future is going to be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't, I can. They say I won't, I will. They say I'm not, I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be, nothing I cannot do, nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be, nothing I cannot do, nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind. When no one is watching, that is your opportunity to grow. That is your opportunity to put in the work that will shock the world. How do you know for sure if someone is going to be successful or not? I can give it to you with one question. What do you do when no one is watching? Because what you do when no one is watching will most likely define where you end up in life. Do you work for praise? Or do you work for pride? When no one is watching, do you work for praise or do you work for pride? They won't know if you've done the work or not, but you will. They won't know, but you will. You are the one who lives with the pride or the regret. If you haven't put in the work and you don't make it, you have to live with that. No one else. If you've been out partying when you should have been working, when you lose, that's on you. If you've been taking it easy when you should have been learning and growing, when you fail, you have to live with that. You can talk all you like, but the proof is in the results. When it's showtime, your work will show. Don't work for the accolades. Work for the pride. Don't work for recognition. Work for your pride. Work for your growth. Fall in love with the process of growth, expansion. Your only competition is you, where you've been versus where you're going, who you were versus who you're going to be. I've heard it said that you are rewarded in public for the work you do in private. The medals are won in the darkness when no one is watching. The championship is won behind closed doors by doing the work when no one is watching. The results are achieved by the little details no one sees. Who you are going to be does not come down to what others see. Every little detail counts. Don't measure yourself against others. Don't look to see who's watching your progress. If you're making big enough progress, they'll all be watching. Until you get to that point, get your head down and work for the love of working. Work on you. Go to war with your old self and leave that old you in the shadows of yesterday. Because today a new you is born. This new you does not need validation from anyone. This new you is only after growth, self-growth. Keep going.
They said you never amount to anything. Prove them wrong. They think you'll fail. Prove them wrong. They don't see your talents. Show them what you're made of. They think you're going to quit. They think you're going to give in. They don't know anything. They don't see the heart in you. No one knows what you really have inside. Show them. Shock the world. Shock everyone with your hard work. Shock them with your dedication. Shock them with your perseverance. And then shock them all with your results. I know many of you are tired. I know some of you want to give up. And you can, if that's what you want. I'm telling you today, you have every right to make that choice. But with every choice, you must understand there are consequences. Maybe you don't need to give up. Maybe you just need a break. I do not mean take a break from working on yourself. I don't mean take a break from being grateful for everything that is good in your life. I do not mean take a break from spiritual work. I don't mean take a break from the things that light you up. I mean take a break from everything that is dragging you down. Take a break from the people who drain you. Take a break from the things that add no future value to your life. Take a break from treating yourself with disrespect. Take a break from being unhealthy. Take a break from saying no and start saying yes to life. The problem is, most people, when things get really hard, when life is really rough, they quit. You don't need to quit everything. You should never quit anything that really matters to you. But you do need to quit everything that is keeping you from the life that matters to you. What can you give up that will make your life better? Who do you need to let go? What bad habits must be killed today? You have to ask yourself, if I live this way for the rest of my life, would I be okay with that? If the answer is no, you must make changes, and you must make changes today. Stand up for yourself. Trim the fat in your life. Cut out everything and everyone that is holding you back from the joy you deserve. Cut out everything that is keeping you from the life you know is possible. Take a break from the garbage and you'll start seeing the beauty in this world. You will start seeing what is possible. I pray you have the courage to do that for yourself.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender. Certainty. The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There is nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results you want in your life. You are the only one responsible for your results. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Take action. Only you know what's best for you in your life. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must make those decisions with certainty. Freedom. The lion has freedom because the lion demands freedom. The lion has freedom because he fights for freedom. His very nature says he will die for that freedom. Perhaps there's no more valuable asset on this earth than freedom. Something you can only understand if you've experienced a lack of it. In your own life, you must fight for freedom. Your own and that of others. The freedom to speak your mind. The freedom to be who you want to be. The freedom to live on your terms. Freedom means fairness for all. The freedom to be who you must be while allowing others to be who they're going to be. There is no greater value. Fight for your freedom. Protective. The lion is protective of everything of value. The family, the pack, dinner. If you threaten anything of value to the lion, you better be prepared to fight. What do you need to protect? What are you willing to fight for in life? Not physically, mentally, emotionally. What are you willing to sacrifice your time for? What or who keeps you going? What is your purpose? What or who gives your life meaning? That is worth fighting for. Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
There is a self-destructive side of yourself. There is a self-destructive side to every single one of us. You can't be here without a shadow. There is no light without shadow. There is no being without shadow. There is no day without night. The self-destructive side of yourself is just as important and intricate to your wholeness as your seemingly more positive or resourceful side. Successful people don't make the right decisions. They make all kinds of bad decisions because successful people have shadows too. The difference between successful people and others is that successful people make their decisions right. And making your decision right begins with taking full responsibility, ownership, and loving your destructive side, your shadow side. Knowing thyself is first, foremost, primary, foundational, and means way more than anything else. When you're ready to be great, greatness shows up in front of your eyes.
Indulge in the pain. Feel the pain. If you've got a broken ankle, just feel the fucking pain. When you're working out, you just you want to die. Feel the death happening in you. Feel the pain happening in your legs as you rep out one more squat. Because it'll be all the more pleasurable when you reach the inevitable other end of the spectrum where you're laying in your hammock, sipping on a protein shake. Boy, I really went hard. I really went hard on that set. I really went hard in that relationship. I really went hard in school. I really went hard in my career. I really went hard in life. Go hard and die hard.
Making the right decision isn't about fixing yourself or remedying the problem. It is about self-acceptance first. When you can fully accept your shadow and all the things in them, they no longer manipulate you from the dark side, from your ignorance, from your unconscious. When I make this decision and I get this result, what is God trying to show me? What is my inner being trying to reveal to me? What part of myself have I denied and now is manipulating me from the underworld? Your shadows, your destructive side, those things that you have shoved down in your deep, dark unconscious, oftentimes contain the greatest gifts you've been given. Love your destructive side. Accept your destructive side. Remember that it is equal in part to your light side, and it will always be there. Now, we live in a world that causes us, forces us, conditions us to look outside ourselves for answers. This is normal and natural based on the conditioning we've received. Meaning that where I stand is never good enough because I need reference for that to be validated. I need, like you say, relationships, friends, family, school, and work. I need other people, other circumstances, other reflections to show me my worth. This is the fall of man. This is where we lose ourselves, and this is where we get knocked off of our ground, my man. It is never our job to get anyone else to believe in, trust, or accept our stance. It's never our job to be right. It is always our job to be true. If those bad memories come and you notice that an anxiety rises in your belly and chest, then the time is now to do something physically to expel it, to exercise it. When you see greatness in anyone, what you're seeing is your own self-power personified right before your eyes. I am you, you are me. Together we rise. It doesn't matter if the world is crumbling down around you. It doesn't matter what's happening. You gotta look outside the box. Where are the warriors that say, I'm gonna make a decision and I'm keeping it? Devotion, discipline. Devote yourself to something bigger. Be decisive about what you're gonna do. Say, I'm gonna do it and that's it. And then be disciplined about getting it done every single day, whether you feel like it or not. You will always be left with what you came here with, which is the passionate blueprint of your authentic self-expression found in your heart, my man. That is the journey. The journey isn't to stack your bank account or to stack toys. That's the lie. That's what we've been fed. That's what we've been told. That is a byproduct of one of two things. Either lying to yourself and lying to the world and sacrificing your soul so that you can have those things, hoping that they will bring you joy and pleasure, or living authentically. And when you live authentically, those things will either be added to you because that's a part of your path, or they won't. And you got to be okay with that. Because if you're focused on the outcome rather than the journey, rather than the art, rather than the self-expression, the poetry, the authoring of your own life, being the authority of your own life, you're going to be living as a shell of yourself. It might be a shiny, flashy, expensive shell, but just a shell, my friend. If you're being yourself and being your truth, you have no desire to push anybody else off of their truth or try to bring them onto your truth with your righteousness.
Every single limitation that you have is designed to make you a bit stronger, either by teaching you how to move over, around, or through a brick wall, or shedding light, becoming enlightened about your shadows. You want to live a big game, you got to figure yourself out. You got to start dealing with yourself objectively. If you know you're fearful, get very clear about what you're fearful about, why you're making choices in your life based on that fear, and then face that fear. You think yourself as a loser. You really do. That's why you can't win. Oh, I don't feel so good today. Get your lazy, sick ass up out of bed. Take those very things that you've been resisting. Look at them, question them, look at them from multiple different angles, and then integrate it into your wisdom, into your being. So you made your bed, now you gotta sleep in it. Just be okay with that. Take responsibility for that. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Feel empowered by the fact that you are a creator in your life. You're a manifester of circumstances. You did something and you made something happen. Every moment comes with its yin and yang. Every moment comes with its light and dark. Every moment comes with its good and evil. The idea is to be fully present in the moment so that you can experience it all in its rawness, in its intensity, in its purpose. Each moment, its purpose is itself.
We're not needing to do anything more. We're needing to get out of the way and let our truth shine through.
Always go to virtues. Always go to character. Always go to who you're not being or who you're being.
Open up to your intuition, open up to your higher consciousness, open up to your truth, and stop letting fear-based consciousness based on past shit keep you stuck, bro. You gotta breathe.
I want to feel life. That's why I'm not afraid of pain. That's why I'm not afraid to take risks. Not because I'm courageous, because I'm crazy about life. I love the rain. I love the elements. I love the way it feels in my body, man. When I see people afraid of the rain, I say, boy, you're afraid of life.
I have the power. I am in control of my life. No one else. No thing and no one determines where I will end up except me. It's all me. My attitude, my work ethic, my desire, my response to challenges. It's all me. I believe in myself. I have the power. Everything I need is within me. Everything I seek, I can create. Don't tell me circumstances can stop me. Nothing can stop me unless I decide to give up. I have the power. I have the power to create whatever I want in my life. I have the power to become the person I want to become. I have the power to summon everything I need to create the person I want to be. I summon the discipline I need to succeed. I summon the dedication and determination I need to reach my dream. I summon the strength to persevere through the hardest of times in my life. I summon the humility to know always that I am never above or below any other, and I am never done growing. I summon the desire of a warrior to win at all costs and the focus of a lion to hunt my goals until my goal is caught. I summon the consistency to keep going, even after I have achieved my greatest of challenges. I have the power. I will not pray for easier times. I will remain thankful that I developed the strength required to survive any and all times. I have the power. I have the power to take control of any situation. I know there is always a solution. No situation has to be a life sentence. In every situation, there's a lesson, and in every challenge, there can be a solution. If I am willing to look for it and work for it, I have the power. I have the power to take my life to the next level. Even when I think I've reached my peak, I know there's always room for more growth. There's always a bigger mountain, and I am ready to find that mountain. I have the power. I am grateful for my progress. I will never forget where I came from, but I am also well aware that the true beauty in life comes from pushing to find the best version of myself. I am grateful for the energy I need to push for my goals. I will never underuse this given energy. I have the power. I thrive in growth. My growth inspires and expands myself and others. I have the power. I have the power to create a life greater than even my own expectations. The human mind and body is so powerful. The ability to grow and expand is never ending. I will keep pushing until my ending. I'm committed, excited, and forever curious to see how great I can become. I have the power. I am grateful that my life and my results are in my own control. Circumstances don't define me. My work does. My effort does. My focus does. My discipline does. I have the power. I have faith I will reach the next level. I believe in myself. I know I am capable. I know I am ready. I am ready for the next level.
I am in control of my life, no one else. No thing and no one determines where I will end up except me. It's all me. My attitude, my work ethic, my desire, my response to challenges. It's all me. I have the power. I have the power. I have the power.
We all have that negative voice inside us. That voice that tells us to give up when things get hard. That voice that doesn't believe in our true potential. That voice that tries to convince us to take the easy option now. You know, the option that leads to a hard life later. That voice that wants to fit in with everyone else. Don't listen to that voice. Sometimes you need to put that voice back in its place. Sometimes you need to tell that negative voice to shut up. It's too hard right now. Shut up. I'm too tired. Shut up. I can't do it. Shut up. No one wants me to succeed. Shut up. That negative voice inside you is not serving you. It is bringing you down. Tell it to shut up and listen to the winner inside you. Flip the script and start talking to yourself like you know good things are going to happen. It's too hard right now. Just keep going. Everything will work out in the end. I'm too tired. Rest if you must, but never quit. I can't do it. No, I can do anything if I put my mind to it. When I believe it, I can and will do it. No one wants me to succeed. Everyone I truly care about wants me to win. And all those that don't want me to win, I don't care about. Speak to yourself like the king or queen you are. Believe in yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. Tell yourself, I'm going to tell every negative thought inside my mind to shut the hell up. Because now I believe. I believe in me. I believe I am destined for great things. I believe I have the power to create anything I want in my life. No matter how hard things get, I will succeed. No matter how hard it gets, I will not quit. I will keep pushing forward and I will win. Repeat this every day. I am capable. I am powerful. I do have the power. I am blessed. I am destined for great things. My time is coming. I am ready. I am willing. I have everything I need to succeed, and I am ready to earn my results. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not stop.
You must stop living a small life to make others happy. The reality is all of us are surrounded by people that we love, that want good things for us. And yet, when we begin to strive, when we begin to change and transform and become that person that we were always meant to be, suddenly, the people in our lives that love us the most are often the ones that come at us accusing us of having changed and making us feel guilty for trying to become something new. But at the end of the day, that's about them. That's their insecurity that's being triggered and has nothing to do with you. The life that you craft for yourself, the life that you want to live, is something that should fill you with excitement and shouldn't have anything to do with what other people think. And that's why, even though we're a social animal that longs for the acceptance of other people, you cannot, for the sake of your own happiness, you cannot allow small-minded people to make you small. You've got to be willing to reach for something. You've got to be willing to strive, to change, to gain mastery, to get great, to strive, to truly be the best at what you love. And when you do that, if some people get left behind, remember, it's not you letting them go. It's them refusing to keep up. And it's heartbreaking to watch that when it's someone that you love, when it's someone that you care about, to see them in pain and to see them accuse you of something when you know in your heart that you want great things for them. And it doesn't mean that they don't love you. That's the weirdest thing about this. It doesn't mean they don't care. It simply means they can't get past the way it makes them feel because they haven't accepted responsibility for their life. And watching you pull away from them to them is an indictment of who they are. It means that what they are isn't good enough. And even though you're not saying that, their insecurities will make them believe that to the ends. And so you cannot let their fixed mindset, their vision of the trap that they're in, become the prison of your mind. You've got to understand that this life is about acquiring skills and really pushing yourself to see how much you can do, because you really can do whatever you set your mind to. But first, you have to set your mind to being free of what others think of you.
What if you got the opportunity to start over, to go back, to learn from every mistake, to scrape every lesson from your past, and start with a clean slate? What would you do differently? What lessons have you learned in your past, and how would you apply them if you could start over? What if you had another opportunity to do better, to be better? Would you take it? You get that opportunity every day. We all get that opportunity every day. It's called waking up. Every day you wake up is a blessing, and you should never take that blessing for granted. You can choose to start over. You can choose today to do better. You can choose to live with a clean slate, which means you let go of your past and focus on now, right now. What are you going to do right now to create a better future for yourself? What plans are you going to make now for today and in the future to ensure this new version of you is better than the last? Will your future self be proud of you? Will your tomorrow self be proud of you by the work you do today, by the person you are today? You have to earn that future pride. If you're not putting in the work today, your future will pay the price. Let go of who you were. If you don't, you'll never know who you truly can be. Let go of who you were and focus on who you will become.
Every morning you wake up, remind yourself that you have another opportunity to experience your greatest day. another opportunity to push yourself, another opportunity to set an example, another opportunity to learn something that will make you better, another opportunity to enjoy the day, to enjoy other people, to enjoy life. You are blessed to get the opportunity of life. Make the most of it.
Create the best version of you. Start today.
Your soul's been kicking, there's no more sticking around. The clock's ticking, it's time to go, 'cause no one's gonna do what you need to do. No more asking who now. You know that the pain doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter, the doubts don't matter. You just know in your heart that it's run, baby, run faster than before. You're the only one and you're knocking at the door. Yeah, it's run, baby, run. Push through all the pain. Gonna get it done. They're gonna know your name. They're gonna know your name. They never said it was easy. Your nerves got you queasy. Still it's yours to seize. See, now don't you quit, 'cause there's no way around it. Ain't the same since you found it. Roads hard, but you'll pound it. Yeah, this is it. And the pain doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter, the doubts don't matter. You just know in your heart that it's run, baby, run faster than before. You're the only one and you're knocking at the door. Yeah, it's run, baby, run. Push through all the pain. Gonna get it done. They're gonna know your name. Whoa, whoa. They're gonna know your name. Run, run, run. Yeah, it's run, baby, run faster than before. You're the only one and you're knocking at the door. Yeah, it's run, baby, run. Push through all the pain. Gonna get it done. They're gonna know your name.
I got a hot breath blowing down my neck, make my skin crawl, make my head stand up. Substance left inside my head, keep me in line, telling me I'm not allowed to feel this way, or at least don't show it. Yeah, you got an image to protect now. Sell your soul if you don't, we'll know it. So welcome to the masquerade. We're all trying to fool each other that we're all okay. Dancing with the devil round the truth. Erase your smile and hide your face. Keep it prim and proper, there's no stopping, there should be. Chant the words like you're supposed cathedrals. We worship at the altar of ourselves. 1,200 little pixels to fake heaven out of our personal hell. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with it? I'm alone and she's alone and we're alone admitted. But just wait a minute, I think the high is kicking in. So welcome to the masquerade. We're all trying to fool each other that we're all okay. Dancing with the devil round the truth. Erase your smile and hide your face. Keep it prim and proper, there's no stopping there should be. Chant the words like you're supposed to do. I'm fine, how are you? And the funny part is we all see right through everybody's mask except our own. Till we're driving home and can't convince ourselves we're not really alone.
Well, I rolled out of bed with a hangover Maynard. Then a pissed off preacher caught jacking in the steeple. Boots still muddy from last night's bar fight. Banged your sister twice in the back of my ride. Got mumbo breath and a mouth full of trouble. If life's a church bell, I'm ringing it double. Middle finger up to the world in the morning. Pissing in the wind and baby I'm storming. Whiskey in my hand, bitch on my lap. Truck full of beer and a bag of that trap. If it ain't loud, dirty, naked or lit, then fuck it, I'm gone, I'm wrecking shit. Hell yeah, raise hell till we can't see straight. Snorting bad choices off a tailgate plate. Life's too short to be prim and polite, so I'm getting real skanky till the morning light. Tattooed thighs and a cheap-ass grin. She's the kind of girl that'll sin on sin. Got a preacher's daughter snorting blow in the kitchen, while my ex is in the bathroom drunk still bitching. We don't talk love, we just talk getting naked. I ain't got time for your fake ass sacred. We go all night, burn rubber and rub skin. When the cops roll up, that's when the fun begins. Motherfucker, grab that ass. We're making bad memories fast as gas. Pants half off, beer half spilled.
the county so goddamn thrilled. Piss in the pool, smoke in the shed. Wake up with a gun hanging over the bed. Raise that glass, raise that hell. If you can't take the heat, then you sure as shit smell. Whiskey in my hand, bitch on my lap. Truck full of beer and a bag of that trap. If it ain't loud, dirty, naked, or lit, then fuck it, I'm gone, I'm wrecking shit. Hell yeah, raise hell till we can't see straight. Snorting bad choices off a tailgate plate. Life too short to be prim and polite, so I'm getting real skanky till the morning light. Till the rooster crows, we're outlaws, honey, and that's how it goes. I lit my lamp, but the oil ran dry. Been running on grace, but the wick don't lie. He said be watching, keep your eyes up high. But I was blind, laying back, staring at the sky. The clock struck 12, but I stayed asleep. House full of idols, my faith running cheap. He knocked on the door, I didn't rise. Now the trumpet's blowing, too late for time. Too late now, like a thief in the night. He came, no sound, while the world was dancing. I was hellbound, smoke in the sky, fire in his eyes. No second chances, no alibis. Don't say you weren't warned. Thief in the night, it's judgment time. He came for the ready, left the rest behind. I knew his name, but I played my part. Gave him my lips, but not my heart. Built on sand, looked just fine, till the flood rolled in, washed out my spine. He warned me once, he warned me twice, but I love that shine, not the sacrifice. Had a form, yeah, I wore it well, but the fire came down and rang that bell. You can't fake fire, like a thief in the night. He came, no sound, while the world was dancing. I was hellbound, smoke in the sky, fire in his eyes. No second chances, no alibis. You'll feel that heat. Deep in the night, it's judgment time. He came for the ready, left the rest behind. Why call me Lord and not do what I say? You had the word, you turned away. Now the door is shut and the sky's on fire. Your lamp ran dry, you missed the choir. He's Woke up in a valley full of echoes and bones, ash in my lungs and the sky all stone. The Spirit said, can these bones still stand? I said, you know, Lord, I'm just a man. Then came the wind and a holy sound. The breath of God shook the battleground. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Laid out low, but he breathed around me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust. I buried my hope in the heat of shame, carved my regrets in a bloodstained name. But mercy don't die where the Spirit moves. It rattles the bones and walks through tombs. He called me back from the cursed and cracked, and I stood on feet I thought I'd never get back. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Laid out low, but he breathed around me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust. If you're stuck in the valley, hear the word. The storm may shake, but the truth don't blur. From ashes to armor, from silence to trust, there's resurrection in the dry bones and dust. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Still full of sin, but his grace surrounds me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust.